Welcome to the ADE distribution tour. Now what you have before you is the ADE distribution site. Today we're going to take a walkthrough of the sign-up process and everything related to ADE distribution to help you better understand how the entire process works. Now first off, chances are you're on the website from the following address, www.aded.us. For demonstration purposes today, we're not actually on that site particularly. We're on the site model. But if you were on the site, it would look something like this. Now, before you even get started, as you can see here, it says what you need. Now, you're going to need a PayPal account to send and receive payments to and from ADE distribution. This helps you sign up, and this also helps you collect your royalties when they're due. You're also going to need a Google Drive account so that you can receive your royalty reports. These come in the form of spreadsheets in the XML format. You're also going to need your music files, high quality preferably, whether it's WAV, 320 kilobyte per second constant bitrate MP3, FLAC, or AIFF. We also accept the Apple lossless codec, which you can develop in the iTunes program. Then you're going to need to upload your zip file that contains your music and cover art to one of our preferred hosts. Now, the best host to use is Google Drive because, like we said, you've already used Google Drive to connect up with us to receive your royalty reports. But if you don't want to use Google Drive to upload your content to ADE, there's plenty of other sites you can use, file hosting sites that you can use, such as ZippyShare, Dropbox, Mediafire, Hulkshare, ShareBee, SendSpace, RapidShare, and ForShared. Either way, you want to make sure that you've done these three things. Now, once you've actually done these three things and you're ready to go, you can do plenty of things. You can watch some of our tutorial videos which show you how to prepare files, or the testimonials just to get a feel of how the site works. On the site, it also explains what you get. This is all in the middle of the page on the front splash page here. Distribution to iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, YouTube, and Last.fm. And plenty of other good goodies to grab on this site. Now, once you're on the site here, the first thing you want to do is click here. If you're a new artist and this is the first time you're signing up, you want to click step 1 and click here to become a premium subscriber. The price is $5 a month, which is very, very much cheaper than all the other services such as TuneCore, CD Baby, Route Note, Songcast, etc. So when you click that, it'll open up a new tab, which will basically upload your PayPal screen. Like we said, you should have a PayPal account because it makes the whole payment process much easier. So you'll pay here and continue, and it'll send you back at some point. But after you've made that payment, you've basically set yourself up with ADE distribution. The next thing you want to do is click step 2, which is the $3 submission fee for if you're, whether you're submitting a single, an EP, or an album. So when you click that, yet again, it uploads another payment screen, payments at ADED.US, and it outlines the $3 price. And once you pay that, you're done with that step. The third step, which is pretty much the final step, is filling out the submission form. And your files need to be, I guess you would say, processed a certain way to make sure that they're the best format for distribution. So when you click this, you'll be led to our previous blog that the website was hosted on, and you'll see a video, one of the videos you'll see over and over throughout the site. But this basically, outlines exactly how your file should be formatted, and that's step 1 of the submission process on the submission form. Step 2 outlines how you would upload your file. Okay. Like I said, Google Drive is the best option, but we accept just about any format, ZippyShare being our second favorite option, because ZippyShare gives you up to 200 megabytes to upload, and you don't even actually need an account with them. You can just sign up through there. Now, once you've uploaded to these sites, the several sites that we accept, you're going to need to share that file to us, whether you're emailing the file to us directly from the website like Mediafire or Dropbox, or whether you're going to come to this step 3, which is the actual submission form. This is where you're filling out all your personal information and the information associated with your music release. As you can see here, it has an open submission form button. That's the third and final step of the submission process. And it brings you to this form, which is hosted on Google Docs. Again, everything is integrated with Google here on ADE distribution, making things much more fluid and ready to go. It asks just a bunch of general questions regarding, whether or not you've paid your 2 fees, your information, how we can contact you, and then we get to the good stuff, which is the information relating to the piece of music or album that you're trying to submit now. Once you fill out the whole form, you would click the submit button here, and you would scroll back up the page to see your confirmation message, which it's always the same, but it just outlines how the process works, and then you're good to go. So coming back to this, once you've done these 3 steps, ADE distribution officially has your music in their hands, and they will begin to send your material to iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, YouTube, etc. And all you got to do is sit back and wait. Now, there's plenty of questions to be asked, which in that case you would click on the fax button here. There's plenty of, just in case you have any other further questions regarding the process, it takes you to the fax page. We're all over the internet. You can connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Google+. So any questions that you have, ADE distribution is here to answer, any of your questions, just to make the whole process simpler, because that's what we're all about, is making the process simple for you. So once, your material pops up, it'll be on iTunes here. Let's go ahead and open iTunes. It'll be on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, YouTube. We're going to go ahead and open iTunes real quick. Once you're on the iTunes site, you'll see your music. And I'm actually going to sit here and click on the iTunes store itself and show you one of the artists that uses our service, just to show you that they are indeed on iTunes. The artist's name is Mr. Gullers. He's one of our loyalist customers. So, as you can see, almost pretty much all the stuff you see up here we have placed onto iTunes for Mr. Gullers. And he's up here and he's ready to go. This is one of his singles here, The Party Peak. So you're on iTunes, and you can do several things from the iTunes app itself now. Again, you'll also be on Spotify. For demonstration purposes, I won't open up all of these stores right now. But here's the great part. Once your album is up on these 3 stores, we call that phase 1 of distribution: iTunes, Amazon, and Spotify. What will happen then is you will be created an artist page, which is actually a blog post by us here at ADE Distribution. We will do that for you. It's not something you have to do. Now, a lot of people may ask, well, why don't you have auto-generated artist pages? Well, the fact of the matter is we've used several other distribution services before we created our own, and we just were not happy with the way the whole artist page situation worked. It seemed to be very generic, and we wanted more detailed. So we chose to create the artist page in a blog. So you click up here on artist. This is after, it's been up on these 3 stores at least. You click on the artist tab. Here is our artist blog. It shows you all the artists that utilize our service who now have product that's ready and available. Now on your artist page, let's say you want to find yourself. You could just do simply, on a Mac you would press Command F. On a PC you would press, I think, Control F or something of that nature. And you would type in your artist name. So for example, Mr. Gullers. Mr. Gullers, one word. He happens to be on the Hot This Week list, so he's right there. But if we wanted to find him in the regular list, he's down here in the labels section. See, on the right-hand column, they have the labels, which is basically all the artists and record labels that are currently utilizing ADE distribution services. So we'll go down this list, and this list is alphabetical, by the way. We'll go down this list, and you see Mr. Gullers right here. So if you were Mr. Gullers, you would come to this page and you would click the link for your name. It would take you to your specific blog post. And we list all of your, here's the good part, we list all of your albums. As you can see, the majority of his albums are already listed here. And we also list all the stores and have links for every store it's in as they become available. We also have links to your personal profiles, like your website, your Twitter, your Facebook, and we'll get all that information from you in the submission form on step 3 here. And if you're a returning artist, it'll be step 2 here. Once you've paid the $5 a month, once you've set yourself up to pay that $5 a month, you don't ever have to pay that again. From this point on, every submission you make will only be $3, and you'll be in this section when you return. You'll be in the submit more. You'll be a member, and you'll be in the submit more music section. So you'll only ever have to pay $3 every time you want to submit a new single or EP or album. And then once again, you'll fill out the submission form for your new project, and it just keeps going and going and going. And this is the way you save the most money, is because ADE distribution operates more so like a cell phone service or a cable service. As long as you're paying for the service, which is $5 a month, you're golden. You know, you'll be saving money because from that point on, you'll only ever have to pay the $3 submission fee, as long as you're a member of the service and paying your $5 a month. Now, like I said, once you have here's the beautiful part. We also develop, this is on the artist page again, and you'll have your own artist page. We also develop what we like to call easy share buttons for the artists, which help them, basically promote their music across all the various social platforms. So as we go down here, you can see his music is on iTunes, it's on Spotify, Amazon will eventually come. As you can see, this one has Amazon too. So let's say we wanted to promote the fact that Mr. Guller's music, or your music per se, is on iTunes, and we wanted to promote it to our fans on Facebook. If you click this Facebook button here on the iTunes section, watch what happens. You would log in, and it would auto-populate the link and everything for you right there on Facebook. And then if you were to go to your Facebook page, this is my page, Well, let's see here. Well, you would go to your profile page. As you can see, now I've just promoted it all with the simple click of one button. One button. Now I'll do it again. Let's go back. Now let's say I want to promote the fact that his music is on Spotify and I want to promote it on Facebook. I click that button one time. It auto-populates, and then I just click share for the Facebook. And then on Facebook, as you can see, there it is. It's all with the click of one button. That's how easy it is once your artist page is developed for you. So we got that. Just for a quick example, I'll show you how the Twitter thing works. The Twitter thing, it does the same thing. Facebook and Google Plus are pretty much the same in the way it posts it. But on Twitter, on the Twitter button for the various stores, it will auto-populate a message for you. So again, it's all with the click of a button. You click that, it processes this, and then you just click, tweet, assuming you already signed in, and then you're done. See? That's how easy it is. Now, you have your artist page, your music's up on the store. Now you're probably wondering, so when am I going to collect my money just in case I make sales and stuff like that? Well, that's very easy. As you can see on our royalties tab, when you click this, this is our section of our old blog, which will always be connected to the new site, where we basically outline the dates that payments are expected and when stuff has already been paid. For example, the last payment was, as of this video, the last payment was on 9/25/2012. Okay? And this is updated as much as possible to keep you informed on when your royalties will be available. Now, the beautiful thing about ADE distribution is that you don't have to actually request a payment if you're eligible to get a payment. Your payment will automatically be sent to you from us the second we're able to send it. And we try to send it to you as fast as possible, which usually means the same day or around the same day that we actually get the money ourselves as a distribution company. So you would receive that money, and guess what? You would receive it through PayPal. So you would receive your payment on PayPal. You just go to paypal.com. You log in. You would get your money there, but then you would get your royalty statement on Google Drive, which is why we said that's one of the things you need. You would log into your Google Drive account, and the stuff would be right there, your statement, which is the XLS spreadsheet. And that's pretty much how the whole process of ADE distribution works. So, hope we've explained everything to you. Hope you've enjoyed this walkthrough, and if you have any more questions, feel free to hit us up at support@ADED.US. Thank you.